Welcome to this comprehensive introduction to Microsoft Power BI, fully updated for 2020. This course is designed to familiarize you with Power BI's capabilities in the most logical order. The course consists of 30 sections, arranged into 7 groups that reflect the way in which Power BI works and the order in which operations are carried out. Getting started, connecting to data, data wrangling, data modeling, DAX formulas, visualization, and publishing and sharing. The first group of sections is, naturally enough, getting started. This is where you'll get up and running and download all of the resources you'll need, and where you'll get an overview of the Power BI product, Power BI tenants, and Power BI licenses. Then we dive straight into using Power BI and the first business intelligence skill you'll need to master, connecting to data sources. In these 5 sections, you'll learn how to bring data into Power BI from text files, CSVs, and Excel files, as well as how to connect to a folder of data, either on your own file system or in a SharePoint library, and automatically combine all the files inside the folder into a single table. You'll also learn how to connect to data on websites and how to scrape data from the web page itself. And naturally, you'll get plenty of practice on connecting to Power BI's most frequent data partner, SQL Server. Once you're comfortable with getting data into Power BI, we'll move on to the next stage in the Power BI development cycle, data wrangling. It's very rare that the data you connect to is already optimized for reporting. So our 4 sections on data cleansing and transformation will fully familiarize you with Power Query, the utility built into Power BI, whose user-friendly interface allows you to carry out powerful and sophisticated transformation with just a few mouse clicks. After mastering the first 2 steps in your Power BI journey, connecting to data and data cleansing, you'll be ready to move on to the next stage, data modeling. In this group of sections, you'll learn how to combine the various tables that you need into a single entity called a data model. Having created a data model, our next group of sections focuses on using the DAX language to add insights and enhancements to the basic data model. We'll look at the 3 types of calculation which you can create using the DAX language: calculated columns, calculated tables, and measures. Once we've built our data model, we'll move on to the next phase in the Power BI development cycle: visualization and report creation. We'll start with what I like to call the big picture visuals, those visuals which give your audience the key metrics at a glance. Next, you'll learn how the hierarchical structures within the data model can be exposed to your users, enabling them to drill down into data which has a parent-child structure and drill through from an overview page to a page which focuses on a particular item displayed in the overview. And of course, we'll talk about many other visuals and visualization techniques as we work through these sections. We'll even look at using DAX measures to enhance the user experience by making titles change dynamically as users interact with them. Okay, so now we have a report. In our last group of sections, we'll look at how we can make our content available to our intended audience. First, we'll look at publishing from Power BI Desktop into the Power BI service. Then you'll learn how to create dashboards in the Power BI service. You'll learn how to create app workspaces and how to grant access to fellow report developers so that your team can collaborate on the creation of content. And we'll discuss the different strategies for sharing that content throughout the entire organization. So as you can see, this course covers a lot of ground. There's a lot to learn and a lot to remember. And that's why each of the 30 sections in this course starts with an overview and ends with a section summary, which recaps the key topics and reminds you where these techniques fit into the overall Power BI development cycle. And don't forget that in each section folder, you'll find a PDF version of the section summary which you can use for offline browsing or even print out. So take your time and work your way slowly but surely through the course material, and when you're done, you should find that you know Power BI pretty well.